Hey everybody. Hello, Facebook. Good morning. All right. So today I'm going to talk about this topic. I'm going to talk about why you actually chose to make the amount of money you're making in your business. So if you're not making the amount of money you want to make in your business, you chose that shit. But I'm gonna get into some personal stuff about why I truly believe this now and how I came to learn that lesson. And I'm not gonna hold back on you guys. I'm totally not gonna hold back on you. All right. I'm going to tell you all about how recently I came to invest in two programs on the same day in my business, and I had been holding off for a while on investing in myself. So I'm just grabbing something here so it looks like I'm looking off the screen. I'm just grabbing a link so I can have it for you guys. All right. Got it. Okay. So let me tell you a little backstory. So at the beginning of this year, I had invested a huge amount of, not really, no, it's not a huge amount of money, but it was to me at the time. So I had invested, it was almost around $3,000, and I had invested it in Facebook ads, a copywriter, and a funnel strategist. I had worked with a coach for like up until November of the following year, and then came January and I invested in all those three programs. Now, have you seen any other Facebook Lives I've done here? It was really an investment of regret. I very much regretted investing in just branding and not branding, but in strategy type of things. I feel like you really need a coach to go hand in hand if you are going to be putting out that type of content. If you're only going to be focusing on strategy or anything like that, if I could go way back to when I first went all in on my coaching business, I would have just stuck with a coach and Facebook ads. That's all I would have invested in, just a coach and Facebook ads, and kept doing that over and over because it worked. But I tried to do something different, just invest a lot in Facebook ads, invest a lot in a funnel strategist, and invest a lot into a copywriter. But because it wasn't because they weren't delivering, it was because I was so messed up in my own head about really trusting and believing and having faith in myself that I could be successful. Okay. So I invested that amount of money, around $3,000, into my business in January. And then after that had happened, I was really in this place of not trusting myself with investing. I had felt like, okay, I put all this money in and I did make it back. So I made the money back, but I was looking for explosive months, like explosive money months. And I had one a couple months before when I was working with my coach. I had an $8,000 month, and that was amazing. So I thought, oh my God, I wonder what I could do with all these other strategy people then in my business. And it didn't work out that way. I didn't have an explosive money month. I made my money back, which was nice, but it wasn't explosive. Clearly, if I just made back $3,000, that's not like the explosive month that I'm looking for, like the 10K month or a 13K month or a 20K month, right? And I was looking for that. So that didn't help me. So I felt a little bit scarred after that. And I felt a little bit like I wasn't sure if I could trust myself anymore to make investments. And maybe you've been there. Maybe you've worked with a coach who just disappeared. I've heard of that happening sometimes. I hear that can happen. Or maybe you paid, I've heard of this one too, you paid a website designer. They disappeared, or you paid someone else to do something for you and they just disappeared or they ghosted on you, right? So then you don't trust yourself anymore to make any more big investments in your business. So after that investment, I had a couple months and I was really I was going little increments. I was investing little increments into myself. So I joined a mastermind in June. I really started to feel like, okay, I really need some help. I have been scrambling for the past couple months, and yeah, I'm making consistent money, but I'm not making big amounts of consistent money. So then in June, I started investing small increments in myself. I started investing in a mastermind. It was $99 a month. I said, okay, I can do this. So it was like me trying to build up the trust again with myself, and within, kind of just trusting other people too at the same time. And so I did that, and then I would invest a little bit more. Like my mastermind leader, her name's Kat Laturza, that's the mastermind I'm in. she would put out programs that were like $200 or like, $279. And those felt okay to me too. So then I invested in those. But as I was getting these, I was definitely getting more money. I started to make little bits of more money. And again, I was feeling that nagging feeling of, I want the big money months. I want the big money months. So if you're feeling like that, listen to the story. Okay. So after I did that, I was making little bits of increments. I was making a little bit more, maybe like $1,000 more. Maybe, one month I made $2,000 more. But I was like, this is not enough. This isn't the big like mountain shift that I'm looking for. And I know, and it had been like building in my mind, a little seed planted in my mind that I needed to invest more in myself. And it was like the seed started to plant around like August. And I just wanted to resist it and resist it and resist it because I felt in a place like I couldn't trust myself anymore to make those investments. I felt like I couldn't trust myself to make investments. And I was so scared that what had happened in January would happen again. So I said to myself, Shannon, the only thing this kind of hit me on the head one day was after that I'd seeded planted, that was that I knew I needed to invest bigger again in myself, was that the only person stopping me from making the money that I wanted to make was myself. It wasn't anybody else. It wasn't anybody else. Like I couldn't put the blame on anybody else, or my husband wouldn't let me do this, or this thing wouldn't let me do this, or I couldn't find the money. I was choosing to not find the money. I was choosing to put, responsibility on other people. I was choosing to remain a victim to my business. I was choosing to say, well, I put my money out once and I didn't get anything amazing in return, so now I'm done with it, right? I was choosing to play the victim. So the amount of money that I was making in my business, I had chose that. I had chose to make that amount of money because I wasn't choosing to say, yeah, Shannon, you're worth it again. Let's do it again. And let's really be serious about it this time. Let's really be serious about going all in and trusting on myself and believing in myself and just really like doing the work of actually not letting fear get in the way in this investment, right? So come October, was it October, November? Might have been November. Yeah, it was November. Come November, there was 2 programs put out, and they were all around. One was around working with a woman who's like, if you want to be a 6-figure entrepreneur, this program is for you. You're going to sell $10,000 and $20,000 packages. And I was like, yeah, that's totally what I want. So she put out a program, and I was like, I kept looking at the sales page. It took me I had probably been looking at it since the beginning of October. November, I invested in it. Another program I was looking at, run by a millionaire. She's a millionaire, and it was all around money mindset. And I was like, yes, I need this program. Both of them. Paid both of them in the same day. They came out to around $2,700. And of course, all those things like started to creep up again. Like, what if you don't make it back? What if you can't trust yourself? But this time it was very different. This time I had said to myself, like, I'm going to choose to make that money back. And I'm not going to be fearful about the investment and hope it works and see if it works. And I don't know. And I don't trust. And I'm in fear, right? I said, no, like, I'm going to trust myself that this is going to work. I'm going to make sure that I get my money back. 2 weeks after making that investment, I made $5,622. And that was it. And that was it. And now I fully and totally understand that I was choosing to make the amount of money that I was making. I chose because I was so scared, because I didn't trust myself, because I didn't believe in myself, because I didn't even trust other people anymore, right? And now in these programs, there's times when I'm like, oh, is what my coach is, is the thing that she's telling me to do, is it right? Will I really do it? There's times I even find myself doubting her and not trusting her. And then I realize, oh my God, there it is again. I am not trusting the process. I am not trusting the person who is already at the place that I want to be. And I have to trust them, and I have to trust myself. And that is how now I see that I chose to make the amount of money that I want to make, because I didn't allow myself, I didn't give myself permission to trust myself and to trust others, right? There's so much less. There's so many lessons here that I want you guys to learn. So guys, listen, speaking of trusting and investing in yourself, my program, the Empire Builders program, because I am in this program, because I know how much this stuff is important. My Empire Builder program is going up to $5,000 on Friday because I have been surrounded by the most incredible women and women who are now moving up in the ranks, and we are supporting each other and loving on each other and saying, like, we are totally worth every single penny, and we trust our mentor and we trust ourselves, and we are choosing to make the amount of money we want to make. Okay? Just like you can. You can just allow yourself to invest in yourself. You can just choose to make more than what you're making now. And if you don't get that down, if you don't get that right, there you will be stuck at that amount of money I was stuck at for a very long time. Okay? So my Empire Builders program, here's the deal, guys. Click on this link over here and schedule a call with me. All right? So you schedule a call with me. The Empire Builder program is $3,000 or 2 payments of $1,500. You get 6 weeks of one-on-one coaching daily, Monday through Friday Facebook check-ins, which are the best, which are definitely game-changing to a lot of people. And this program is really for the photographer who wants to make more money, the photographer who wants to create more income, like a mentoring session type of income. I've helped many photographers put those together and sell out a mentoring package in 3 weeks. A coach, a brand new coach who is looking to dive into this world, who really, really wants to get into this world, but hasn't allowed themselves to actually come back into this world and start getting clients as a coach. This program is perfect for that person. This program is perfect for the person who wants to really get out there. You want to do Facebook Lives. You want to get visible, and you are not allowing yourself. And this program is really, really perfect for anybody who wants to focus on money mindset. If money mindset and the idea of money and looking at money, and you see people charging the amount you want to charge, or even looking at me right now with this Empire Builders program, and you're saying, oh my God, how is Shannon charging $5,000 for this program? I wish I could charge that much for my programs. I want to charge that much for my programs or my services. Then this will totally be the best program for you. Click over here, schedule a call with me. The prices go up to $5,000 on Friday, and I'm not playing around with this program anymore, and I don't want you to play around with yourself anymore and keep allowing yourself to not make the money you want to make. The only person that's deciding how much money you get to make is you. And that's my little smackdown for today. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.